Okay, so I think this is recording. I'll start with the first one and I'll write it right here. 2 to the third, let me change colors. Minus 4 times 5 divided by 2. So, and I'll write this grouping, exponent, multiplication or division, and then addition or subtraction, whichever one comes first from left to right. So if you look at this, there are no parentheses, so there's no certain set of numbers that I have to look at first. So that's gone. But then this line, exponents, and I'll put square roots and factorial. So let's change anything that's not in standard notation. Okay, for example, that 2 to the third power, it's not your everyday number, right? So 2 to the third power is 2 times 2 times 2, and I'll put it up here. And if you multiply that, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So I'm going to change this to an 8. Now, everything's in standard notation. I can go ahead and attack the problem. There's no parentheses, brackets, braces, and there are no exponents, square roots, or factorials. I took care of that. But now look at this line here. Is there multiplication or division? And there is. Look, there's a multiplication and a division. Who do we do first? We do the one that comes first when I read from left to right. So if you're reading from left to right, the first thing you see is these two. So we get 8 minus, and 4 times 5 is 20 divided by 10. I still have multiplication or division, so I can't go on to the next line, which is addition and subtraction, until all of that is gone. Now, I have division. So the 8's going to stand, the subtraction is going to stand. I'm going to divide these two, and 8 divided by 20 is 2. So, finally, there's nothing left to do besides subtract, and I get that the first answer is 6. So I'm going to take, and I'll put a 6 over here. All right. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, so sorry. I'm going to erase the whole thing. I'm going to do 2, the one at the bottom. We have 15 minus 1 plus 7 divided by 2. Parentheses, yes, there's a set of, what do you call it, there's a grouping, right, the parentheses. So I got this, so they come first. These two will come first no matter what. And when I look inside the parentheses, it's just 1 plus 7. There's nothing else I have to do. So I get 15 minus, and 1 plus 7 becomes 8, and I can remove the parentheses, and then divide it by 2. I have a choice between subtraction and division now. So the one I'm going to do is division, because division comes ahead of subtraction. So 15 minus, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then 15 minus 4 gives me 11. So the answer to number 2 is 11. Oh no. Okay. Alright, so nothing too challenging yet, right? 3, 64 divided by 2 minus 5 times 3, what's that? Grouping, none. Exponents, square roots, factorials, anything I have to change to standard notation. No, everything's already in standard notation. Multiplication, division, yes there is. There's here and here. Which one do I do first? The division, because it's come first from left to right. So 64 divided by 2 is 32. Minus 15 times 3 is 15. That's it. All the multiplication and all division is gone. I can now do addition and subtraction. I have addition, subtraction, and addition here. Which one do I do first? I do this guy first, because it comes from left to right. So 32 minus 15 is 17. And then finally plus 8, 23. Notice that I'm doing this like this, right? And you'll notice as I move on to the next line, my expression gets smaller and smaller, because we're simplifying. Okay? So it's 23. Let me write that down. This is 23. Next one. 3 to the third power plus 7, parentheses, divided by 5 minus 33. Oops. 5 minus 33. Okay. We have 2 set of groupings, 2 parentheses, but let's look at the one that comes first from left to right. They have an exponent inside. Right, so inside this parentheses, I can't add yet, because 3 to the third power is not in standard notation, right? So let's change it. It's 3 times 3 times 3, but that's what 3 to the third power is. 3 times 3 is 9, and then times 3 is 27. So I get 27 plus 7 in this parenthesis, divided by 5 minus 33. So I gotta take care, I have to take care of everything inside the parentheses first. Change colors, 27 plus 7 is 34. Divided by, I can remove the parentheses because there's nothing else inside left. And 5 minus 33 is, did I copy this wrong? Is negative 28. So think about, let me take that over here. Let's put it on the side for you. So 5 minus 33. Think about what's happening here. If you want to change that problem to an addition so you can see it as an addition, and if that's easier for you, it's fine. If you don't, and you want to think about, hey, I have 5, what is it? I have 5 positives. Somebody's coming and taking away, right, because that's what the subtraction stands for, taking away 33 what? What kind of 33 are they taking away from me? They're taking away 33 positives from me, right? So if you think about it, if you're going to take 33 positive from me, you are actually moving me, right, to the left on the number line. So I'm going to change that to addition anyway, right? So we keep the first, the subtraction becomes addition, and we use the additive inverse of 33. So the opposite of 33 is negative 33. I mean, think about what that what that means to you right now. We have 5 positives plus negative 33. It's going to be negative 28. So over here, we write negative 28. Now, when something like this happens, we're going to write it as a fraction, so it becomes 34 over negative 28. And we can simplify that. We can divide top and bottom by 2. We get 17 over negative 14. And that's what I'm going to write here. 17 over negative 14. Hey, so that one was a little bit more than you've seen, if you saw it last year. Let's go to 5. 5 is 7 squared. 7 squared minus 41 minus 8 parentheses divided by 2. So, order of operations tells us we have to take care of the parentheses. Okay, so let's leave this as it is, minus, and then let's take care of the parentheses. 41 minus 8 is 33. And then divide that by 33. I could have taken the parentheses away, and if you don't take the parentheses away, it's okay, it doesn't hurt the problem. Now, and actually, you know what? Let me take it away. So minus 33 divided by 3. No more parentheses, no more grouping symbols. I go next to exponents, square roots, factorials, anything that's not in standard notation. And 7 squared is not. So I'm going to change that. And 7 squared, 7 times 7, which is 49, minus 33 divided by 3. Listen, those of you who are really comfortable and you wanted to go ahead and divide 33 by 33, you couldn't. I'm just doing it step by step. Now, here I look, I have a subtraction and division. Well, obviously, we have to do division because that comes ahead of addition or subtraction. So 49 stays, the subtraction stays, but I'm going to divide 33 divided by 3 and I get 11. And my final answer, 49 minus 11 is 38. So I'm going to write 38. Okay. Move on to 6. 6 says 19 minus 13 to the second power divided by 2 plus 7. Order of operations, we have 2 grouping symbols, so we're going to take care of this guy and this guy. On the first parenthesis, we got 19 minus 13, which is 6. I'll leave it in parentheses this time, and I'm going to raise that to the second power. I haven't done the exponent yet. Divided by, and 2 plus 7 is just 9, and that I won't put in parentheses. That's a 6 positive raised to the second power, which means 6 times 6, so that's 36. Divided by 9, and that gives us 4. So this is 4. 7. Okay. 3 squared minus 7 raised to the 5th power, okay, plus 30 divided by 2. Just follow order of operations and you'll be fine. We have to look inside parentheses, and we have a few things to do here. And inside the parentheses, we have 3 to the 2nd power minus 7. Don't subtract yet. Change that 3 to the 2nd power to standard notation. So 3 to the 2nd power is 9, and then minus 7 to the 5th power. And I'm just going to copy the rest. I'm doing this step by step. Okay, again, I haven't taken care of the operations inside the parentheses. So 9 minus 7 is just simply 2. Raise that to the 5th power, and then plus 30 divided by 2. Okay, what's next? Well, I have this exponent that I have to take care of. 2 to the 5th is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 5 times. So it's 2, 4, 8, 16. So 2 to the 5th is just a geeky way of saying 32. Plus 30 divided by 2. Look at this, please. There are no more groupings, there are no more exponents, there's no more exponents, factorial, square roots. Now we're in this line. Is there a multiplication division? Yes. So we have to tackle that first. So 32 stays, the addition stays, and I'm going to divide this, and I get 15. Finally, I'm left with nothing but 32 plus 15, which is 47. So this is 47. I'm going to do the other side, and then I'll come back to finish the bottom. Okay? On the other side, we have 16 plus 3 squared times 4 minus 27. No parentheses, so nobody skips ahead of the line. But there is an exponent, a number that's not in standard notation, that I will change it first to standard notation. 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9, times 4 minus 27. Go through your checklist. That's done. This is done. Is there multiplication or division? Yes, there's one right in the middle. So 16 plus, let's take care of these two. 36 minus 27. All the division multiplication is gone. I have nothing but addition or subtraction. So from reading from left to right, what do I do first? Well, addition came first, so I do them first. So 36 and 16 is 52 minus 27. And that's going to give us 25. I'm going to write 25 over here. Next. I know, it's easy, but I think still need a little refresher. 7 minus 18 minus 3. Parentheses divided by 5. Because there's a parentheses in there, right? These guys skip ahead of the line. The parentheses was not there. We actually would have to do division first. But because there's a parentheses, it's telling us, hey, me first. So let's take care of those two. So 7 minus, and if you do 18 minus 13, you get 15. And then divided by 5. If you look at the next slide, we have subtraction and division. What comes first? Is subtraction and division? No. This division comes first. So 7 minus, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. And 7 minus 3 is 4. And I think we just found our first match, B and number 6. C, 16 divided by 5 squared minus 21 plus 1. Okay. Follow order of operations. These two skip the line and came to the front. 5 squared minus 21, you can't do it yet because 5 squared is not in standard notation. So go ahead and do it. Change it. 5 squared becomes 25. Minus 21 plus 10. So notice that I did one thing and one thing only. The only thing I did was change this into 25. There's still work to do inside the parentheses, so we're going to take care of these two. So it's 16 divided by 25 minus 21 is 4, and then plus 10. Alright, so if you look at the next line, we have division and addition. And again, division comes first, right? Any multiplication or division comes ahead of addition and subtraction. So we're going to do these two. 16 divided by 4 is 4, and then plus 10 gives us 14. So this might not be that bad of a video. It's going to be long. So 9 squared minus 5, it's in parentheses, so that has to be taken care of first. Divided by 29 minus 3 cubed. Okay. So these two jump ahead of the line, remember, because there's a parenthesis, so we have to take care of that. So we have to simplify whatever is in the parenthesis to a single number. Before I do that, let me rewrite whatever is not in standard notation into standard notation. So 9 squared is not standard notation, so I'm going to change that to 81. So I'm going to write 81 minus 5 divided by 29, and I'm going to change 3 to the third power into standard notation again. So it's 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. Okay, now we can take care of the parentheses. 81 minus 5 looks like it's 76. Divided by 29 minus 27 is 2. And that looks like my answer is 38. Yay, we have another match. Look, 38. So we have 5 comes as letter D. So what's next? E. E is 2 to the 4th minus 13 plus 7 divided by 2. Okay. 2 to the 4th. So in this one, I'm going to try to do more than one thing in a single line. Okay. The more you get used to, the faster you can do. 2 to the 4th. If I change it to standard notation, it's not going to change the problem. It's not going to hurt the problem, right? I'm just simply writing 2 to the 4th in a different way. 2 to the 4th is 2, 4, 8, 16. The same thing as 16. Minus, and now these two, that's the operation that comes first because it's in parentheses. So 13 plus 7 is 20. And then I can simplify that and remove the parentheses and just write 20. And then divide it by 2. I have a subtraction and a division. Division will come first. So I get 16 minus, and 20 divided by 2 is 10. 16 minus 10 equals 6. And we have another pair. Number 1 comes with letter E. (18) minus 2 to the second power minus 6 divided by 2. Okay. These guys skip the line. Let's take care of the one attention, so we take care of them first. But before I do anything, I can't subtract 18 minus 2 squared because 2 squared is not in standard notation, so let me do that. So let's just change 18, and instead of 2 squared, we're going to write 4. And then minus 6 divided by 2. Again, normally we would do division, but because these guys have a parentheses, they skip to the front of the line. 18 minus 4 is 14. And then minus 6 divided by 2. I have a choice between subtraction and division. Division must go first because it's ahead of any addition or subtraction. So we'll leave the 14, leave the subtraction, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then finally, 14 minus 3 is 11. So F is 11. I'm getting worried here because there's not too many matching. If you find a mistake that I made, please point it out. G. 8 minus 5. The second power plus 8 times 3 minus 31. Okay. Skip ahead of the line. Let's take care of these guys first. And I'm going to do in steps. 8 minus 5 is 3. I'll leave it inside the parentheses. I'm going to raise up to the second power in a second. Plus 8 times 3 minus 30. So, exponents comes next. 3 to the second power is 9. So this is 9. And then plus 8 times 3 minus 30. I have addition, subtraction, multiplication. We must do multiplication first, right? Look here. Okay. Multiplication comes ahead of any addition or subtraction. So we get 9 plus 8 times 3 is 24 minus 31. from left to right, what came first? Addition or subtraction? Addition came first, so we do addition. So 9 plus 24 is 33. Minus 31. That's going to give us a final answer of 2. Okay. A second. Let me see if I can make 1, 6, 2, 11, 3 was 23, 4 was 17 over negative 14, 5 is 38, 4 is 4, sorry, 6 is 4, 7 is 47. Now on their side, A is 25, B is 4, C is 14, D is 38, E is 6, F is 11, and G is 2. Okay. Erase this stuff here. The reason I'm doing that is because I need to move this guy over here. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to erase this guy. Right, so we don't have too many. So now these ones are a little bit more of a challenge. So let me do number 8. It's 39 minus 5 times 3 over 20 minus 16 divided by 2. Think of it as two expressions. One is the numerator, the other one is the denominator. So I'm just going to do numerator first. So on the top, if you just look at the numerator, which is here, 39, this guy here, 39 minus 5 times 3. 39, subtraction is not going to happen right now, and we'll do 5 times 3, which is 15. Over, in the denominator, I have 20 minus 16 divided by 2. What am I going to do first? Subtraction or division? I'm going to do division. So the 20 stays, minus, and then 16 divided by 2 stays. And that's what I have left over. Moving to the next. 39 minus 15 is 24, sorry. And then 20 minus 8 is 12. If you simplify this, you get, you can divide that by 6. Get 4 over 3. So this number 8 here is 4/3. Okay, and I'm leaving that on my screen. And then number 9, 48 minus 3 times 2 plus 28 all over 9 minus 2 to the second power. Okay, so you know what? Maybe you can split it up and then join them again at the end. If that's what you want, if that makes it easier for you. So I'm going to take the first one, the numerator. 48 minus 3 times 2 plus 28. Order of operation dictates we do these two, right? Because multiplication comes ahead of subtraction and addition. So we get 48 minus 6 plus 28. 48 minus 6 is 42. And 42 plus 28, it looks like it's 70. So on the top, I get 70. The bottom, we have 9 minus 2 squared. We're not going to subtract that yet because we have to take care of the exponent. So we get 9 minus 4. And that gives us just a final answer of 5. So 70 over 5 is 14. That's simplified. So if you divide 70 divided by 5, you get 14. The number, whatever this number is, the answer is 14. Do we have another 14? No, we don't. Should be some more matching. I'm getting worried here. That's the number 10. 8 squared minus 2 to the 4th plus 21 all over 24 minus 7 to the 3rd power. Right, let's see if we can simplify. So I'm going to divide this into 2, write the two expressions separately. 8 squared minus 2 to the 4th plus 21. So let's take the parentheses first. So we're going to take care of this guy first. And inside the parentheses, we have an exponent and addition. So we have to take care of the exponents. So 8 squared minus, and 2 to the 4th is 2, 4, 8, 16. Just another way of saying 16 plus. We have to still work in the parentheses, so we have 8 squared minus, and 16 plus 21 is 37. We can finally subtract, but before I subtract, I gotta change the 8 squared, and 8 squared is the same thing as 64 minus 37. It looks like that's gonna be 14 minus 7 is 7, and then 5 minus 3, 27. So in the numerator, I get 27. I'm getting worried. At the bottom, we have 24 minus 7 times 3. 24 minus 7 times 3 is 21. And we get 3. So it's 27 over 3. Again, remember 27 over 3 is the same thing as divided by 3. So 27 over 3 is the same thing as 9. So the answer to this one is 9. We don't have too many matching numbers. Well, hopefully we'll find one. Let's do the other side, the letters. We have letter H, 23, plus 10 to the second power minus 29 over 38 minus 12 times 3. Okay, we have to find the answer to the top expression and the bottom expression, so let's split this into halves. 23 plus 10 to the second power minus 29. Remember, with the parentheses, we got to take care of inside the parentheses first. So again, 10 to the second power, we're going to change that and then subtract. So we get 23 plus 100 minus 29. 23 plus, and we can finally subtract these two, and we get 71, right? And if we add that, we get 94. So the top expression numerator equals 94. On the bottom we have 38, minus 12 times 3. We have to do multiplication first, so 38 minus 12 times 3 is 36. And 38 minus 36 is simply 2. So I get 94 over 2, which we can simplify, and that gives us 47. Yay, finally. We found another match, so that H and number 7 have the same answers. 2 more. I, 3 to the third power, times 4, minus 48 minus 3, over 5 squared, minus 18. Okay, so let's divide that into the two expressions. 5 squared minus 18. Let's do that one because that's easier. 5 squared is 25. It's 5 times 5 is 25, minus 18. And if you subtract that, you get 7. So the bottom expression equals 7. Let's look at the numerator. We have 3 to the third power times 4 minus 48 minus 3. Okay. This jumps ahead of the line, right? Because it has parentheses, so we got to take care of it first. So 3 cubed, I'm going to change 3 cubed. 3 cubed is 27 times 4 minus, and 48 minus 3 is simply 45. Yeah? 27 times 4 is 108, right? 27 times 4 is 108. So 108 minus 45, that's going to give us 61. No, sorry. 3. Sorry, 63. 63. So we get 63 over 7, which we can simplify to 9. So, oh, look at that. We have another one that matches. Letter 10, sorry, number 10 and letter I have the same answer. They're both equal to 9. Last one. I know. So this is your first video that I make for you guys. I'm just going to have to get used to this. 6 squared plus 11 plus 2 to the second power. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Watch the parts that you need to, as long as you understand. Right, it's there. So you check, you understand. That's what this is called. Two expressions, one in the numerator, one in the denominator. Let's take care of the top one. So 6 squared plus 11 plus 2 squared. So let's take care of that. All right, this jumps ahead of the line, right? Because it has parentheses, so we got to take care of that. But we can change the 6 squared. It's just waiting anyway, so let's change that to 36. Plus 11 plus, instead of 2 squared, we're going to call it 4. 36 stays waiting, plus let's add these two. 11 and 4 is 15. And that's going to give us 36 plus 15 is going to give us 15. So here we have 51. The bottom one, 11 minus 4 squared divided by 2. 11, well, sorry, there's no parentheses, right? No grouping symbols. So now we move on to the next line. Exponents, factorial, square roots. Yes, there is. So let's change 4 squared to a standard notation. That just means 16. Divided by 2. My third line on here, I have, is there multiplication or division? There is, so let's take care of that. So 11 stays, subtraction stays, and 16 divided by 2 is 8. 11 minus 8 is finally just 3. So 51 over 3, and if you divide that, you get 27. Sorry, 17. 51 divided by 3 is the same thing as saying 17. Unless I made some mistakes, which happens, I don't know why we're not matching too many. So let me just write this down, and then I'll go over if there is. So number 8 is 4 over 3. Number 9 is 14. Number 10 is 9. Letter H is 47. Letter I is 9. And letter K is 17. Huh. So we do have some. So 6, number 1, and letter E. So you know what? Should have done that to the message. 1 and E are the same answers. We said 10 and I. 9 and C. 2 and F. 3, no, 4, no, 4, 5 and D. 6, 4, is there a 4? Yeah, 6 and B. 7, 47, yes, 7 and H. 8, 4/3, I don't see it on the letters. 9, already have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 3 is 23, I don't see a 23, I see 25. Did I name it? Let me just check letter A. That's a 9. 9 plus 4 is 36. Sorry, 9 times 4 is 36. I think I made a mistake on letter A. So, going back to letter A over here, guys. Let me do that. It's 16 plus 9 times 4 minus 27, right? I changed this guy to 9. So 16 plus 9 times 4 is 36 minus 27. What do I do first? Addition or subtraction? I do addition. 36 plus 16 is 52. Minus 27. That should have been a 25. I made a mistake. So letter A is fine. Let's look at number 3. This is 32. This is 15 plus 8. 17 plus 8. This should have been 17 plus 8, which is 25. So number 3, I'm sorry, should have been a 25. So 3 matches this A. I apologize. 4, no match. 5 is there. 6 is there. 7 is there. 8, 4/3. 15. erase this stuff. That's getting confusing. So 8, 39 minus 15. Let me just do number 8 again. 39 minus 15, which is 24, over, and then at the bottom, 20 minus 8 is 12. Minus 1 is 4, and 4. The bottom, 16 divided by 2 is 8, and 20 minus 8 is 12. Actually, number 8 should have been 2. Hold on, what the heck? Number 8, I apologize. Gosh. Number 8 should have been 2. So 8 and G also make a pair. Okay. So I made a mistake on number 8, and I made a mistake on number 3. Okay. All right, I'll write that down on your Google Classroom. 8 and 3. I'll write that down. And that's your video.